Hi everyone, I'm Erica Quam of the Coaching Experience. I teach athletic coaches how to think more strategically about coaching, how to balance the demands of your career, and how to create a life you enjoy. This is the third of 3 short videos I'm doing on the topic of leadership. If you missed the first 2 videos, be sure and click on the link to watch the other 2. So coaches are always asking me how to teach their athletes to be better leaders. And I really believe that the work begins with you, the coach. In our other 2 videos, the focus has been more on your team and your athletes. In this video, the focus is all on you. And here's why. When you know where and how you can improve as a leader, you'll be able to help your athletes recognize these things in themselves. You can't skip this work yourself. And maybe you've done personal development, you've taken a DISC, or you've taken a Myers-Briggs personality test or colors test, and I'll bet it was useful for you. I'm guessing that there were some valuable things that you learned from these tools or assessments. Here's the big question though. When was the last time that you pulled that back out and looked at it again to see where you've evolved and where you still may be getting stuck? The most successful coaches I know are on a continual path of learning, and they know their strengths. They know what they're doing well. They seek out people to give them constructive feedback, so they're more aware of areas where they can improve. And they take time to reflect on their experiences and about the ways to do things better next time. This isn't human nature, though. It's human nature to stay in our comfort zone, to stay safe and play small. And coaches are busy. There are a lot of distractions and things that pull your attention away. There are a lot of challenges that come up along the course of a season, and there's a lot going on. But some of those things, honestly, are just reasons people give not to put the focus on themselves. And reasons are also excuses. So don't use busy as an excuse. Take time to work on yourself. Don't say that you're too busy dealing with challenges, because if you take the time to work on yourself and you teach your team how to be better leaders, I guarantee you that the challenges, they might still come up, but they'll be very different. So when you take the time to work on some of the stuff yourself, you'll be able to recognize where you can make a bigger difference with others, with your athletes, with your team. And when you focus on your strengths, you'll be better able to recognize strengths in other people. When you know your areas for growth, a lot of times you're more compassionate with your athletes because you can give them specific ways they can improve because you're working on it too. You're doing it too. And this is what I love to do. I help coaches to take a closer look at what you're doing well, zoom in on areas where you're getting stuck, and help you stay on this path of continual improvement. And I'd like to offer you an opportunity to work on yourself. I'm opening up the doors to a 90-day leadership challenge. And I'll walk you through the steps that you need to take over the next 3 months and help you focus on yourself. Take time out from working in your team and work on you instead. Begin by taking an assessment called Everything DISC, Work of Leaders Assessment. It's like the DISC if you've ever taken that, but it's more focused on your role as a leader. And then we'll connect for an initial leadership breakthrough session where my goal is to help make the information in that assessment come alive for you. And also, I want to see where you're at. I want to see what your goals are and how I can best support you over the next 90 days. Then we'll connect each month for your next action steps. I'll check in with you each week by email, follow up with any questions or challenges that you're having. So you're going to have a whole lot of support as you do this work. I'll give you some structure to follow, and this 12-week process of self-discovery will focus in on 8 key areas. Core values, core focus. We'll look at your overall vision. What are your long-term goals? What are some of your shorter-term goals? We'll get really clear on your strengths, your areas for growth, and what your current priorities are. You'll get 10-minute audio trainings on each of these areas with me teaching you each step of the way. You can download those audio trainings and take them with you when you're on the go, and then have them for the rest of your career. Over the next 90 days, Take a closer look at your signature style as a leader. Look at what you do really well and consider what might hold you back so you can tap into your full potential as a leader. I'll give you tools and resources you can use on yourself first, then adapt these tools and ideas to use with your team. You are the leader of your team. When you are inspired, your team will be more inspired. When you start to see coaching as a job, then you're going to get stuck in a rut. You're going to lose your passion and get burnt out. Coaching is a lifestyle, not a job. Your coaching has a soul, and you have to take time to nourish that soul. Step back and see what's working, what's not working, and how you can do things differently and have a lot more fun and make a much bigger impact on your team. No matter where you are in your coaching career, this is the right time to begin this journey. Come away from this leadership challenge with more inspiration, more focus, and more awareness so you can gain traction with your team. If this resonates with you, then click on the link in the description to sign up, and you can email me with any questions you have at coachquam@whocoachesyou.org. I can't wait to get started.